Oh, wow.
So as you all know, recently BMW Malaysia launched the new F90 M5 in Sepang, and naturally we got to spank it on the track.
Spank it.
Let's see, 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8, 600 horsepower, 750 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 100 in about 3.4 seconds, 0 to 200 in about 11 seconds. It took me longer to say all of that than for the M5 to get to 200. That's how quick the car is. And instantly upon setting off, the first thing I noticed was the car's soundtrack.
Oh, you already hear the rumble of the V8, man. It sounds so good.
That engine with that exhaust, especially at low revs, the car just sounds so intoxicating. There's just a signature but more refined V8 soundtrack. You just can't get enough of it. It's hard to name another car that weighs just as much but can change direction as quickly with such composure as the BMW M5.
Oh, and it's so planted here on turn 3. Just holding the throttle. Such a heavy car, it really hides its weight so well.
Especially through turn 4 and 5 with that long swooping left bend and then a quick right at turn 6. The car was just so sure-footed. Heading down towards turn 9 was the first opportunity we got to really open the taps in the car.
Gosh, the speed on this thing.
And it was also the first opportunity we got to try out how quickly the car could downshift. From 5th gear to 1st gear, from about 160, 170k to about 80 kilometers an hour, the car just downshifted effortlessly, just like that. And bear in mind, this is the 8-speed Steptronic automatic transmission, and it's not the dual clutch transmission that they used in the previous F10 M5. And when you put the hammer down in this thing, it just goes. It's quick, but at the same time very refined. It doesn't rush out of the gates like a pack of wild dogs.
Away we go, racing up towards the first bend and away far!
More of like a thoroughbred horse, majestically galloping into the horizon.
Switch to M2, alright?
Right, so as you've heard from the instructor, we're in M2 now. We were in M1 earlier. Still in 4-wheel drive, but it gives a little bit of slip in the rear. Now the M5 becomes a little more playful. Right away, you feel the car being a lot more livelier.
I think everyone needs to try what 750 Newton meters feels like. There's just so much power across the ref range. But especially from 150 to 180, it was just effortless. So going down the back straight and the main straight, I hit about 210 kilometers an hour. But trust me, I really wanted to go a lot faster, and the car could have, but circumstances just did not allow for it. And those brakes, man, with the 6-spot calipers in the front, it just stops with so much conviction and assertion, as if the brakes were telling you, hey,
I got this.
But what I didn't expect was for the car to still brake so well and so effectively after the car had done easily 10 to 15 laps before me.
No drama at all. You feel as though your face is getting pulled off though.
Michelin's representatives were there that day as well, and if you guys are watching this, great job on the PS4S tyres, man.
I mean, you can always rely on them. It's so progressive, it's so linear, it's so easy to get on the limit and stay on it.
If those tyres are good enough to contain my reckless driving, they're probably going to be good enough for all of you out there. So I guess that's it then. That's my first impression on the F90 BMW M5, and hope you enjoyed watching the video.
Can't believe they allow a complete novice like me to go balls out in the M5 in Sepang. This car costs close as makes no difference $1 million, by the way. Like, I mean, are they joking? Whoa, the car is so lively.
No need to repeat that sentence live. If they like our video, they automatically subscribe to our channel.